The date is May 9th, and here where I'm at, we having Mayfest. I say the date in my YouTube videos because, for memories, and I like to know what I was doing, where I was at, my headspace, everything. And even though when you post videos, because I don't post old videos, even though YouTube will post a date that you put it up or whatever, but sometimes you gotta state what's going on and how you was feeling and your headspace at the freaking time. But anyway, this is a picture of who, the orange man, Donald Trump. Now word on the curve is all of a sudden UFOs exist. And we've been knowing this for 80 fucking years. The first UFO that they talked about and they brought forth to us was back in 1946. And that was fucking 80 years ago. And then, they kept, making it seem like people was crazy and making up shit. And now, since Donald Trump, this very orange man, then came forth and said that UFOs are fucking real. Now, all of a sudden, UFOs are fucking real. When everybody knew that, because we done heard the weird stories. We done heard people been traveling and they minding their motherfucking business. And then they'll see a bunch of lights and shit, and then they'll think it's cops, but the lights will be too fucking bright. Or they'll talk about little green men or little gray men, and then these people will, like the government, would try to deem these people like they were fucking crazy or bad shit crazy or out of their motherfucking mind. People just not gonna make up some damn wild ass story. And then people from all over the world, they came up with similar stories like this all over the freaking world. And recent, 2026, 2025, 2024, 2023. Yeah, it been weird sightings in the motherfucking sky that people can't explain. And the best way they can explain it is they're UFOs. But now, since this man came forth and trying to say that they real, now all of a sudden they real. And I've been saying for a long time that they real. I even got on here and told you all about an incident that happened in 2023 with me, my mother, and her neighbor. And I went to work the next day and told them about it. They tried to convince me that it was a fucking drone. I'm like, no, I didn't see a fucking drone. I know a drone when I fucking see one. And this wasn't a fucking drone. But I don't know what these things are trying to do. I just take every day one day at a time. I don't stress about it. Like people security cameras that they have on their house, like a lot of strange shit that been picked up on those. Like the last one I saw was last November, and it was on the news. uh Something got picked up on somebody home security camera, and it looked like a little short man, but he had a big ass motherfucking head, and the head didn't look natural, and it didn't look natural of a human being. And then they tried to dress it up like, oh, it was somebody 3-year old. No fucking 3-year old gonna be walking around at 3 at night, 3 in the fucking morning. If so, the motherfucking parent need their motherfucking ass whooped. But anyway, I've been thinking UFOs was real. You always hear like weird ass stories happen in Mexico, and what's another place? They like the desert. They like hot shit for some reason. What's the other place? They like to be Las Vegas. You always hear like wild ass stories. And then in 2024 in Miami, all those people that came forth and said that they saw some shit, and then they tried to wipe it clean and say that it never fucking happened, or a bunch of people that's making up shit. A bunch of people is not gonna make up the same shit. Yes, people do lie, but it's gonna be some holes in that lie. It's gonna be some gaps in that motherfucking lie. Not everybody gonna come up with the same story. When that incident happened in 2024, I believed it off the fucking rip. I believed it. I believed it. I believed it. Because too many motherfucking officers was coming up. Then they was talking about some, oh, they was coming for some children fighting. Bullshit, the motherfucking baker. The whole police force. Ugh. But anyway, they tried to wipe that shit clean. Anybody got online and talked about it, they took their videos down. The few people that got online and talked about it, hell, you don't even see them on motherfucking line no more. And they wiped their video, swipe clean. It's not on here any motherfucking more. But not to hold you all up for too long, please tell me in the comment section, do you believe in UFOs? And have you ever saw one? Now, I done told this story before, so now I'm telling it again because I feel like it's perfect for me to fucking tell, since the government, Trump and all that are saying UFOs are real. Back in 2023, and I never forget, it was April, it was Masters fucking week. And it was me, my mother, and her neighbor, and my mom lived upstairs in this apartment unit. And we outside and we drinking and shit. And we cutting the food and we having a good motherfucking time. So I saw what I thought was a plane at the time. You know how a plane be white, way up in the motherfucking sky, where it just looked like lights blinking. Everybody saw a plane way up in the motherfucking sky. So let's not play here. So I looked up and I thought I saw a plane. But I realized it wasn't a motherfucking plane because it went forward and then it went back. So I'm like, okay. First, when it went back, I said, well, maybe they forgot something. I never saw a plane turn around in the sky before. So I was like, trying to make sense of everything. When you see something that don't make sense, you try to make it make sense. So I said, well, maybe it left something. So it went forward and then it went back. And they kept doing it. So I'm like, something not right. And so I saw this, and my mother saw this, and the neighbor saw this. So I was like, okay. So then it did something different. It went fucking down, and then it came back up. I said to my fucking self, I said, this can't be no motherfucking plane. What the fuck is this? This is what I'm thinking. I'm not saying this part out loud. But my mother saw it, and her neighbor saw it. So it started flying really fast and it hovered over us and it was over us. My mom saw it. She ran in the house, got the Bible, and started praying. And the best way I can fucking describe it is if you ever played pool, the triangle thing that they put the pool balls in. That's what it was shaped like. It was big as hell. It was bigger than a plane, and it was quiet. It didn't have no sound to it, and it was triangular shape, and it had like, I guess, three fans up under it. Something was up under it or whatever, and it was rotating, and it was just enough cloud where it can cover it, but you can still fucking see it. And that thing was huge. My mama ran in the fucking house. She got the Bible. She started praying. And she was like, baby, come in the house. Come in the house. And she was telling me to come in the house. And my neighbor downstairs, I'm saying my neighbor, but my mom neighbor, because I don't claim these fucking people. My mom neighbor that lived downstairs, she ran in the house too. And I know this gonna sound fucking cliche. I ran in the house to get my cell phone. Because I want to take pictures of it and I want to do videos of it so I can put it online. And I know this sounds fucking cliche and everything. As soon as I went in the house and got my motherfucking cell phone, the shit flew off and motherfucking disappeared. I was like, damn, now I can't fucking tape it. But I can't say I'm fucking crazy because I'm well in my right motherfucking mind. And two other motherfucking people saw it. And so my big mouth ass told people about it the next day at work. They tried to make it seem like I saw a drone or I was seeing shit. Okay, people do see shit. And it's some mentally ill people out there in the world. But if a motherfucker mentally ill, two other people is not gonna see the same damn thing that they saw. So I was like, make that make sense. But the people I work around, they very mentally ill and strange. Some wrong with these people, they need to hear examine. But any fucking way. And I never forget that. That's what I saw 3 years ago. I think I saw a UFO. It didn't look like this bullshit right here. Now this do kind of look fake, but it didn't look like this bullshit. And I wish I could draw so I can show you all what I saw in the sky that night. But anyway, I've been up here for talking for about 10 minutes and 17 seconds. I noticed I got one person in the chat and everything. If you like my video, if you in here, like my video. And then as soon as I say something, you leave. So fucking fucked up. And if you don't like my video, like the video anyway, because I'm trying to get my watch time up and I'm trying to get my subscribers up. And I notice my subscribers are going up and I enjoy you all. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I think as of now, as I motherfucking speak, I have 1,578 subscribers. I done came a very, very long way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Last year, around about this time, I only had 500 subscribers. And I was like, little old me got 500 people looking at her footage and looking at her videos. I'm entertaining 500 people. Now I have 1,578 subscribers. Thank you so freaking much. And sometimes some of you all cash at me and sometimes you all don't. But I know one day you all would just love the content and cash at me more and support me more because you're here. I'm not forcing you to be here. I'm not putting a motherfucking gun to your head, forcing you to be here. You're here on your own fucking will. That means you like something about my content. You like something about me. You like how I bring stuff. And I have people coming on here complaining, saying that I curse too fucking much. But guess what? You hear, you hear, you hear, you hear. That's just like when I go see comedians and stuff like that. And I just saw Ari Spears the other day. I would never go on that man platform or his page and be like, oh, you talk about fat women too much. Hell, it's something about his content that I like. He is funny. He is hilarious. And I said that to say this. I'm not, putting myself in the same category as a comedian. I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but it's something about my content you all like. You hear. Just like he's not forcing me to be on his page. I'm there. I'm not forcing you to be on my page. You here. You are here. So therefore it's something you like. And that's like anybody that I follow. If they say something that I don't like, I wouldn't go on their platform or their page and tell them, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like what you said. Because opinions are like motherfucking assholes. Everybody motherfucking got one. And everybody likes something or likes something because they like it. It's a reason. You know, he said the other day on one of his podcasts that he don't like fat bitches. It could be a reason why he don't like fat bitches. Maybe because he fat. Two fat people typically don't like each other or get along or make good love together. Sometimes opposite attract. But yeah, you motherfuckers that be getting on here telling me you don't like the cursing and shit. Bullshit the baker because you wouldn't be here. Nobody forcing you to fucking be here. So on that motherfucking note, I am out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Say something in the comments. Let me know that you're supporting me. And YouTube is not motherfucking YouTubing. So my cash app is flawless J1. And let me know if you ever had any weird experience. Have you ever seen a UFO? Have you ever thought you saw a UFO? And that's it. That's all. And I'm motherfucking out. Peace. Bye.